Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind.
Dragons.
To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
We came. A little band of 4 people. Our new scions. I don't know if the sound was too low there. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Westinian. Do you sense them, Lyoki? Gathering of dragons to the west. This forest was mentioned in the pages of the New Eorzean Geographic. As I recall, the author advised travelers to give the local chocobos a wide berth. According to her, they can be remarkably aggressive. Wow, we're in the dragon's home! Wow, look at how big this zone is. One of my favorite things about MMOs. That feeling when you're in a whole new zone. So much stuff to explore. Smoldering wastes. There's a chocobo forest! Right? You become the Azure Dragoon. Just have permanent dragon radar. Seems like that could be annoying. We now stand on the threshold of Dravanya. The path to Som-Al will take us far to the west, beyond the embrace of the forest branches. It will be a long and demanding journey. Might I suggest that we take our rest at the village up ahead, and see that we are properly provisioned? There's a village here, but I thought these lands the sole domain of dragonkind. Why would anyone choose to live in so perilous a place? The wild chocobos. Tailfeather was built by hunters who make their living capturing and selling the beasts. Their leader, Washakamp, is an acquaintance of mine. Being a gregarious sort, he will no doubt welcome our arrival. He will also possess more recent knowledge of the road we seek to travel. I trust there are no objections. Only to the ceaseless chatter. If we are to meet this acquaintance of yours, let us do it before Ishgard burns. Estinian. Not one for chatting. He is on a mission. Chill. There's a whole chocobo forest and a chocobo camp. This is where chocobos come from, I guess. Never really thought to ask that question, but I guess it makes sense they had to be tamed from somewhere. Thought they were just like entirely domesticated. I want to see a wild chocobo. Tune to the aetheryte. I mean, this could be the only place they're from. Or, I mean, this could... Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. Said that backwards. Yeah, that's true. Maybe they are also domesticated. Like, they can breed them once you have them domesticated. But if you want, like, an actual chocobo... If you want wild ones, this is the place to get them. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like Alphino didn't even know about this town, so I don't know how much trading actually happens. It is interesting. Marcha camp. Well, tan my hide and call me Leatherface. We have visitors. Oh-ho, and if it ain't the lovely Ysayle. It's been too long, girl. That it has, Martha Champ. That it has. Look at Estinian. Dude. He like ran into the house so he could lean against the wall brooding. My companions and I are on pilgrimage to Psalm All. Might we stay in Tailfeather a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey? Of course, of course. Stay as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragons have been absolutely bleeding murderous of late. Forgive me, sir. I'm not sure I understand. Do the dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did you say I'll not explain things to you, boy? Seen them towering callum trees all about, haven't you? You were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. As you'd expect, the local wildlife's canny enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere, and we can do ours in peace. I see. Thank you for the explanation. Right? He absolutely is. You're welcome. Now, I know it won't stop you sail here, but dragons ain't the only things you'll need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're set on heading west. What does that mean? He like agreed to come on this trip and now he's just pouting nonstop. I dare say you're wondering what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? Well, I'll tell you. The bloody gnath. They're what you might get if you crossed an antling with a megalocrab and taught the thing how to walk on two legs. They never used to stray far from their hives out of fear of the dragons. They've gotten a lot more aggressive of late, sending out war parties for malms in all directions. You've even taken to harassing the Dravanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. When they venture into the forest, which is more and more, by the way, you certainly ain't afraid to come after my lot. Only imagine how much worse it'd be closer to the Nath's home territory. Yeah. Oh yeah, wind up Alfie! Aww, he's so cute. And I'm sure he embarrasses Alphino, which is even better. Summoner gear is not my favorite, to be honest. It is classic Final Fantasy, and I get why it looks why it does, but I am not in love with it. But that's exciting, you got your level 50 gear. I'm sorry you look like a horned Christmas tree, though. Oh, you have another quest for us. I see you've been making the rounds, getting to know the hunters in these parts. Well, how'd you like to help a real hunter? I'm overseeing the 3 camps set up to the east, but the lazy sods ain't sent me a report in over a fortnight, and I'm too bleedin' busy to be playing messenger. You look right fierce enough to get the information out of them. It's a simple job that'll earn you some coin. Can't rightly say no to that. If it tickles your fancy, you'll need to talk to the leaders of each camp. Luinolf, Gwenart, and Ambit. Hear what they have to say and get back to me when you're done. These hunters scrabble in the shadows of dragons for naught but the love of coin. Greed inspires courage and madness in equal measure, it seems. I've read widely of the world and its wonders, yet after taking but a few steps into the unknown, I'm reminded how much I still have to discover. It would seem that much has changed in Dravania. The Nath were not wont to cause such strife when I lived here. You lived here? In Dravania? Aye. It was in the time following the calamity. My family was dead. My home was gone. I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the paths of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of its boughs. That was when I chanced upon Hresvelgar. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, or the vision of the past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Masha Camp found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health. And in Tailfeather I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the locals. But I interrupted you. You were saying these Nath were once a peaceful people. Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside the border of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. They have changed, then. What of it? We've not the time to creep through the underbrush of some roundabout route. So we make straight for Samal and crush any unruly insect we meet underfoot. A more direct path, then. Very well. Let us first follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the Stained One. From there we should have a fair view of the road that leads to Samal. Shall we? Dinian really just not having any of this. He said west, right? Oh, that's not west. What? Did I mishear that? Yeah, congrats on finishing A Realm Reborn. That's a big accomplishment. Are you gonna take a bit of a break? Try some other jobs? What now? Hit a big milestone. Also, is it different playing through as opposed to just watching? Any different reactions or thoughts? Awesome. Sounds like fun. Yeah, congrats. That is a big accomplishment. ARR is not a small story to get through. Oh, I saw your message. Yeah, the thing that you were talking about was after the credits. I'm sorry, the maintenance kind of ruined that. But I think you can see it if you go to like an in-room. So if you want to watch it yourself with your character, I can show you how to do that. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, ARR does just drag on a bit. I think even the first time playing through, you don't know what's happening. I feel like there are definitely times it's a little slow. But yeah, it's like as soon as you leave the credits, that starts playing. How do I get up there? Nice. Yeah, I do kind of like how they made those cutscenes unskippable. I think they've found a lot better ways to do it since then, but it is nice that you actually get the story. But yeah, like all three of those scenarios, there's a lot of talking. I think most of it isn't even voice acted, if I'm remembering correctly, which makes it like reading is not as interesting as listening. In this context. Had ourselves a bit of an incident the other day. Some fiend came stomping out of the tree line and gobbled up one of our fresh caught birds. Wasn't a damn thing we could do about it. If we're gonna keep on in this area, we'll need some extra hands. You tell the chief that. That was not the quest I meant to do. I was trying to do the MSQ. Alright, well, we talked to one of the three guys. This is the one that we need. There we go. I didn't see many chocobos. The name like Chocobo Forest, I expected it to be filled with them. Maybe we just didn't pass through where they're at. They must be around here somewhere. They keep saying they, like, are able to capture them. Wow. Whoa. That's cool. There's a, like, floating piece on top of the mountain. Like, half of it is missing. I don't know. I can't tell if it's a crystal or just a rock. But yeah, it's like part of the mountain, like, broke off and is, like, floating above everything. That's crazy. Moon! Interesting. It's a cool zone. Kinda wanna get a better shot of that. Maybe, yeah, maybe we can find somewhere we can look at it a little better. That's interesting. There's also like a tower over here. Really curious about that. Maybe, yeah, that must be where the other aetheryte is. I'm guessing. Kind of looks like it matches on the map. Right. Clearing out the nath. This sounds kind of interesting. So we're... Okay, so Kurthus is here. Oh. I want to look at this real quick. I like to orient myself. Okay, so here's the map. That would be crazy. So Kurthus is here, so that's where we started. And then we went to the Western Highlands, which is the snow area, which is here. And now I think we must be, like, here. We're kind of in Dravanya. And yeah, it even has the mountain with, like, the floating thing on it. It's so interesting. And then I wonder... I don't know if this settlement is that tower over there, or if that's different. I feel like that might be further over. Oh, yeah, there's Dravanian hinterlands. Oh, okay, so we have like an area map too. So we're in like one of 3 zones. So we're in the Dravanian forelands. Then there's Dravanian hinterlands to the west and Churning Mist to the north. So that must be like this whole area. So this must be something else. But I guess we will get there. This. Yukobo, come back. Here we go. Oh, I can't jump. Oh my gosh. No, stop. Just want to get to the destination. Is everything trying to fight me? Okay. That was annoying. Alright. Should we chance to meet Machatomp again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Nath, I doubt I would be standing here. Mid ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian. The style, if not quite identical, betrays a definitive resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alfino. This structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It is remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. Huh. You claim this is evidence of our harmonious past. I was taught these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool! How desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Ryoki, pray, reason with these two. Ooh. What are we gonna say? Just grunt. Grunt. Our goals are the same? I feel like saying the truth of the past will be revealed is just gonna stoke the fire. Telling them to just get along doesn't feel like it'll help things. I'm gonna go with this. Our goals are the same. Quite! Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Asgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Ryoki's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinian. You would have me keep my counsel until Ryoki's vision confirmed the truth. Very well, but bait me not. Our meeting with Hraesvelgar will likely provide the catalyst Ryoki's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. It's just a moody boy. Oh my gosh, fine. You wanna fight so bad, I'll fight you. Right? Kinda with you there. I mean, she did launch a little bit into the harmonious past thing, but a fair thing to say. These Ant-Men are bold to bring their war to the dragon's doorstep. Mayhap we should invite them to man the walls of Ishgard. Dragons in the sky and gnats upon the ground. One must needs sprout eyes in the back of one's head to survive this land. Spy you the three great towers to the west. Ishgardians know them as Annick's Shrine. The place serves as a roost for Hraesvelgar's lesser kindred. If we are to reach the peak of Somal, then we must first beseech these dragons to open the way. But do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend. Rather more concern is the disposition of the Naths. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see if the path is clear. Right. Further into the unknown. The furthest west we've ever been. Aneth Shrine. I assume we have to go down? Looks like there's like a valley or something. Maybe mountains blocking the way. There's a possible connection here, but I'm gonna head south and see if there's a way through there. Whoa, what is that? Is that the Nath's home? That kind of looks like a bug hive. Kind of creepy. I don't like it. I want to see the mountain. Right? It's like emitting like acid smoke. That's terrifying. I don't want to go there. Oh yeah, Lothas Nath. That must be the Nath's home. I see the oh, there we go. There's a good shot of the mountain and the tower. want to take a picture of that. The stars. I don't see the moon. Oh, I see the moon. It was blocked. Wow. I love how you can actually see it moving, just because time goes so fast. Like if you put your cursor on it, it is actually rotating around us. Slowly but surely. So pretty. Wow. Oh, this game. It would seem the enemy of mine is also mine enemy. It would seem the enemy of mine enemy is also mine enemy. Don't think that's how it's supposed to go. Now they're fast becoming a nuisance. They seem to plague our every step. It's as I feared. Road ahead is teeming with Nass soldiers. Right? Just everyone's an enemy if you're Estinian. Your allies are your enemies are your enemies, your enemies' enemies are your enemies. Washachamp did not exaggerate then. These beastmen have grown brazen indeed if they would threaten the dragon so openly. Do they intend to assault the lair itself? I pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravanian friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Nass muskets. There is no route save the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. That's true. The life of the Azure Dragoon. Edgy to the very end. Alright. Also, the Nath are creepy. I did not comment on their appearance earlier. I don't know. I don't like it. I really need some better armor. Like, regular mobs are almost killing me. They take so long to kill. Yeah, like their legs are just so weirdly... oh. More. I might die here. Save me, Leokobo! Alright, you're not fighting. Why are you not fighting? Forgot I turned off battle stance. Oh my goodness. Also, do you have any more healing spells? You said you got a chocobo, right? Did you teach it how to fight yet? That would be something I would recommend doing when you get a chance. I don't think they're on stilts. I think their legs are just like that. But it does not look natural. Wow. We're going up to the castles. Wait, these were originally Guardian? Is that what she said? I feel like a dragon would not build a castle like that. Also, it seems like it would be tiny for them. They just took it over. Okay, if that's something you want to do as you're starting to play other jobs, I can tell you where to go. Somewhere in the Shroud. I think it's near where you originally got the chocobo. But yeah, you can get them to fight with you and they'll heal you, which really helps when you're just like running around doing stuff like this. I got the chocobo suit! Yokobo's rank 10. Increased healing magic. Increased crit. Looks good. Chocobo suit. Can go from edgy dragon to a chocobo. Have to try it on. I need the head, but it's a good start. I'm a chocobo, I'm a chocobo. They must be so confused. Might be right. It might be better without the head. A greater dragon approaches. The scale of the structure is nothing short of astounding, but that is only to be expected, I suppose, given the size of its occupants. I take no pleasure in killing the Nath. It was to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. Well, it cannot be helped. We may proceed to the courtyard together. Leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. Keep your lance on your back, dragoon. In my word to the warrior of light, I shall start no fight. Only finish it. You truly are beyond salvation. Come then. She's just so tired of this. Alright, we'll probably wrap up after this. I'm guessing. We get one voice cutscene today.
Vidofnir!
We do. Let's go. Dragon!
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a Nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
I'll keep that in mind, Ghost.
How I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
Yes.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Oh. Uh-oh. Steady in.
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Uh-oh.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
Yeah, you tell him you still.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home.
Justinian just can't help himself.
Reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir,
I feel like
please.
Justinian would win that, to
We
be honest.
must be allowed to convey our
besides the
intentions to
point.
Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
Uh-oh.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
No! Primals! No more primals.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Oh. Time to go primal slaying again.
Imagine myself equal to the task, to succeed where dragons have failed.
I am kind of a primal slayer.
'Tis beyond thee, mortal, but thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
Okay, guess we're done talking.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Or a sail. Seems like she's had a rough life. It's just like trying to find peace over and over. It's just led her on an endless road of war. This is a massive detour. Guess it was not going to be that easy to walk into one of the first brood's lair. It would have been a quick expansion. Let's go talk to Resvelgar. He agrees. Stops Nidhogg, and we're done. Wrap it up in a tight little, nice little bow. But nope. Alright. That is probably as far as we can get today, but I feel like that's a good setup. I'm actually happy with that. Good progress. It is now daytime. I do really quick when I go look at the mountain now that it's daytime. See what it looks like. Where is the mountain? Is the mountain up there? Oh no, I'm lost. It still has the green goop. Oh, yeah, I think it was over. Okay, doesn't look that... Can't really make out that much more detail. That is crazy. Wonder if we'll get any answers about that. Like how that came to be, how long it's been like that. Right. Wait, where's that JRPG? Where you're just a social media influencer in like a fantasy world trying to get all the perfect Instagram selfies. I will play that even if it is just a giant meme. Oh wait, is that the first dragon? I guess we talked to tiny dumb dragon, but is that the first like real dragon we've talked to? Or a live dragon we've talked to? I think it might be. It's kind of exciting. Yeah, that's a big step.